Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for I Knew It, I Know You by Gracie Abrams. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So this was a request from one of my patrons, more about how you can request songs later in the video. Let's delve in with the start of the song, which we need a capo on fret number 3. And if you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description. And we're going to start off with 3 chords. The first chord is an A minor chord, which is an open A string, 2 on the D and G strings, 1 on the B, and an open E. This is all in reference to the capo. I'll talk about the other chords and then the strumming afterwards. This next chord that we need is an F major chord, which is 3 on the D string, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E strings. And the last chord we need for the introduction is a C major chord, which is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. Now, in terms of how we play those chords, we've got this kind of very light strumming. And for each chord, we're playing down, down, up, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4 and for each chord. And you'll notice throughout the F chord and the C chord, my middle finger is hammering on the strings partially. So we go like this. And all I mean by hammering on is play the chord without the finger, and then add the finger by hammering it on after you've strummed the chord. So we get... And if you were to play through those chords twice, you get the introduction. In fact, when the vocal part comes in, you play the same 3 chords 4 more times for the full first verse. However, things do change quite a lot for the chorus, and it's quite a big section. So it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, where you have every chord row out with the full structure, as well as the chords in the lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along to the track, or just play in general and know what chord goes with what word, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description, and for the price of a coffee, not only do you get this song wrote out professionally, but a bunch of other Gracie Abrams songs, and well over 350 other songs of the latest releases over the past few years. However, let's delve in with that chorus, and we start off with the G major chord, which is a 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then a 3 on the high E. And what's going to happen is you play that chord round 4 times through that strumming pattern that we've seen earlier. We then go from A minor, G, and then 2 lots of F. Now that's the first part of the chorus. It then continues with F major to G major, and then it keeps going, A minor, G, F. It then continues for a little bit more to F major and G major. Now that is a lot of chords going on. So yeah, maybe instead of trying to memorize it or maybe writing it down and potentially make a mistake, it might be worth checking out that link over on Patreon. What I will do though is play the full chorus so you can see how it all fits together. So yeah, pretty full on. Now, we get a post-chorus, which is slightly different yet again. So we have a C major, going up to an F, and then 2 lots of C major. That acts as a little bit of a gap between the chorus that we've played and the second verse. Now the second verse, literally the same as the first verse, chord for chord, A minor, F and C. So you'll play through that 4 times and then you get to the chorus. And the chorus, thankfully, is the same as the first chorus. Even though it is a really big one, you've got the same chords in the same order. Now we get to the bridge where things change quite a lot. So we have an F major chord, but what we're going to start doing is strumming lots of downstrokes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they're kind of really building up the tension in this song, so things change quite a lot. After that, we go to a G major chord, then A minor, and C major. And all the way through this section, you want to try and build it up and up with your what you call dynamics, basically the volume, getting louder and louder progressively. So I'm going to play through the full bridge because, just like the chorus, there's a lot going on. So F to G, A minor, C. We then go back to F, G, A minor, C, and then we go to F again, G for the final time, A minor, G again, I lied, that was the last time, and then a C chord. So that is the full bridge section. Even I was getting a little bit confused there, but thankfully I have my notes and the chords to the side so I can just play through it without having to try and memorise it. We then get the big outro, which goes back to being incredibly light and changes the strumming again, similar to the start of the song, but a bit more lighter and a bit slower. So we have the F major chord, G, A minor, and C. So you can see the chords have changed once more, so a lot going on with this song. F to G, A minor to C. And strumming wise, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Or with the directions of the hand, down, down, up, down, up. And the first down is going to be kind of focusing on the lower notes of the chord. And then the rest of it is the rest of the strings. That provides a little bit of texture to make the song sound a little bit more interesting rather than just blasting through all the strings at the same time. Now basically, if you were to play that 10 times in a row, you've got yourself just about to the end of the song. It has a bit of a fade out, which carries on playing the same chords, but basically get those 4 chords, play them until the end of the song, until you can hear her voice go away, and then you've got to the actual end of the track. And there we go, that's everything you need to get through this song. Now, if you are interested in getting the extra material, head on over to Patreon and you can get that in the link in the description. And if you'd like to recommend a song for me to try, I always prioritise my Patreon requests the most, and that's the reason why this video exists. So thanks to my patrons for supporting me, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.